JacobHarris.com.
Alright, what's up, Hawk Squad? What you are about to see is the dumbest thing I've ever gotten the police calling me for. The stupidest thing ever. Basically what was going on is a buddy and I were down there hitting tennis balls. We were the first ones on the court and everything. It's a public park. And we had the court in use. And they started coming in there riding their bikes around on the court, directly on the court. Like, right in front of both of us, right where we're hitting the balls at and everything. They said, like, oh my gosh, it was terrible. But, so we're sitting there, and then they kept on doing and throwing stuff out on the court and everything like that. And it just got to the point where it was outrageous. Like, we were both aggravated and bad. So, like, I went to do a serve, my racket went back, and it hits a little girl that was standing behind me, and I was like, it's your fault. You're, like, standing right behind me in the middle of my serve. I've asked you guys to leave the court multiple times. They never left the court. Then we started taking video of them throwing and kicking stuff out on the court where it could be a safety hazard to us if we were running after the ball and trying to hit it. They're mainly doing it on my side of the court because I'm a YouTuber, and so, like, I try to record stuff or anything like that when people act out and do stuff that's stupid or harm my safety in front of me. And so they started yelling at me saying, hey, that's illegal, you can't do that. And it's like, yeah, I can. I have every right to in this scenario. Which I did. You'll hear me say that. You'll hear them say that. And then Jacob had his phone all the way down in the corner. Jacob's my buddy. And we're standing there, and as they're walking out, like as they're leaving, this is after this happens, because I turned my phone off before then. After that happens, they started walking out and everything, leaving the court completely, which that's what we wanted them to do. And they kicked over Jacob's phone and flipped it off and everything. And then they called the police saying that we were chasing them with rackets and hitting them, and that we were beaming the balls at them. We never did such thing. We were playing a nice friendly game of tennis. They came and ruined it. They called the police on us. One girl, which goes to my school, I'm not going to mention any names besides Jacob and me, she called her parents and had her dad call the police on us. And then the other kids had their parents come down there and they called the police on us. Jacob and I went and sat next to the fence and waited for the police to show up with video footage and everything ready. So, the cop showed up and he goes, so what I heard was, you guys were down here getting an argument with these people. These people claimed that you were trying to hit them with tennis rackets and beam tennis balls at them and try to run them off the court. Well, we never did that. I had accident times where I went to hit it and I was too far back and too close to the fence where I shouldn't try to hit it at all. But I tried hitting it and it'd go off and they'd be on the middle of the court and it'd land right in the middle of the court right next to them. They said that we were beaming the balls at them when actually I hit the ball straight up. And so, yeah, that happened. And then, oh my god, I'm still mind freaked about this. But, so then he goes, they said that you were recording them. And we said, yeah, we have video footage. He goes, okay, well, can I see it? And I said, yeah, hang on. Well, I pulled mine out and I didn't edit it to where, like, it was where it normally is, because I record with my phone sideways. So I have to edit and rotate it to where it's like it should be. And so he's sitting there, goes, oh, that's making me feel weird. And like, I was like, oh, okay, well, Jacob pulled his phone out and his camera's really laggy. And his phone is weird. And he had a different angle than I did. He had most of it on camera. I had very small amounts of it on camera. So we were standing there and everything, and I finally got mine exported and ready to go, and then he said, here, give me yours, because Jacob's was so laggy and everything, he couldn't understand what was going on. And I had the volume all the way up, and he saw everything that was going on. Then he saw him flipping off Jacob's camera and run over and kicking it over. And then the officer goes, okay, well, next time this happens, call us first and we'll come down here and get it settled. And then one of the parents came over and we had a conversation with the parents and everything like that. And they said, well, here's my number, you can call me in case this happens again. And we were like, oh, okay, that's fine with us. And so the cop goes, yeah, you can do that, and then maybe she can run down here and stop it before it gets out of hand again. I'm like, okay. So we're sitting there, we're hanging out, and he went over and talked to the other kids, and they left directly afterwards. And I've been down there once or twice ever since, which this happened during my spring break, which was last week, which I just got in school this week, was previous week. Yeah. And holy cow, my camera's so wobbly, it's ticking me off. I'm sorry about this being wobbly. I'm trying to hold it still, but like my hands are shaking. I just made stickers and everything like that today. Hawk Squad stickers. Let's go. But yeah, that stuff happened. And the cops calling me for that for no apparent reason. Which I threatened to call the police anyways for them. It's like it was causing a safety hazard to me and my friend, and I was like, hey, you guys should stop before we call the police for you guys doing this. They go, you can't do that, you don't have any right. We're like, yeah, we can. We took video footage, and yeah, the police were called on us, and cop comes down and agrees with us. And yeah, watch the video.
I like taking videos of people doing stupid stuff in a public park.
Okay, I could call the cops right now and say...
It's not a federal offense. Because you guys are causing a safety hazard.
Pictures of other people!
I am if you guys are causing a safety hazard.
Yeah.
I don't have to have a written permission if you're causing a safety hazard for me or my friends.
And you're also littering in a public park.
Yeah. See, we can't even play on the court because they're sitting here driving around on it like idiots on bikes.
This is why people can't have nice things.
This is why Grafton can't have nice stuff. I was going to keep my phone out the whole time and record it.
This is why people can't have nice things.
See how like you record something they all stop?
Yeah. These kids are literally on the court right now. That's why that's not the court.
And he left. Safety hazards. If they stop, I'll just post this on YouTube. If they don't, I'm just going to call the police and still post on YouTube.
Kids are literally